Welcome back to Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Ollie Hayes, and today I'm bringing you a breaking news reaction. So, this evening, Everton have announced that the deal has been agreed with Hill Dickinson, who are a commercial law firm, for the naming rights at our new stadium on Bramley Moore Dock. So, it comes after months of speculation about a naming rights deal in the pipeline, with various different firms and companies being in the pipeline to take over the naming rights. But tonight, the club have officially confirmed that it will be Hill Dickinson taking over the naming rights. So, it will be the Hill Dickinson Stadium on Bramley Moore. So, a little bit more about them. They are a commercial law firm with offices across the UK, Europe, and also Asia. I think it's 11 offices, which the Everton statement said. So, they are a growing brand commercially in terms of global influence. So, in the statement, Angus Kinnear has spoken very highly of them. He's spoken very highly of the partnership, saying that it's groundbreaking. Obviously, that it will be the partnership that's one of the biggest in Europe in terms of naming rights deals for a stadium. But also Craig Scott, the CEO of the firm, he's labelled it a once in a generation opportunity. But I think there's going to be a lot of reaction to this in terms of the naming rights deal. I think one thing to definitely keep in mind for the entirety of it is obviously, as Angus Kinnear says in the statement, that it will be the biggest one in Europe, one of the biggest naming rights deals in Europe for a stadium. So I think it just shows that we are moving in the right direction in terms of commercial output of the club. My reaction to it, obviously, it's an interesting name. A lot of people will have a lot of things to say about the name, but also I think it just shows that we're massively moving in the right direction. It's about time that we used our assets and used the potential of naming rights deals to bring some revenue to the club, and I think it's a real good thing. You look at you look at other clubs in the country, for example, you look at the Amex with Brighton. That's going to bring in a substantial amount of revenue for them. Vitality Stadium for Bournemouth, obviously a lot of money there. So it's not out of the ordinary anymore for teams. You look at Brentford, for example, the G-Tech Community Stadium. So it's not out of the ordinary anymore for naming rights deals to have a big place in a club's finances. And I think, obviously, as Angus Kinnear says, it's one of the biggest in Europe. So I think it's massive for our finances. But I think us Evertonians, we're always going to know it's Bramley Moore. That's just what we've known for the entire time that's been being built. But obviously, as the news confirms tonight by Everton, that it will be the Hill Dickinson Stadium moving forward for the 25-26 season. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about this. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of reaction. There's going to be a lot to say about it. Obviously, I'm more on the positive side because I think it's very good for our finances. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. But that is all from me today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.